Okay, let me do this problem. Actually, there's several problems. So what I want you to write first in the beginning is this, which is the same thing we had over here, right? The percent of change. So we can write the percent is equal, what do we write here? Final. Okay, final minus final minus original divided by original. So we have to find out which one is the final price and which one is the original price. El precio original y el precio final. So the original price of this, whatever this was, a t-shirt, was $17.15. What was the final price? Well, after a discount, el precio bajó, the price went down to $12.50. Right? So going back to what we have to do, we have to subtract these two. So we're going to go $17.50. So the percent is going to be $17.50 minus $12.50. And then you're going to divide by $12.50. So take out your calculator. And if you divide, subtract 17.5 minus 12.5, you're going to get what? You're going to 17.5. You're going to get 5. What am I doing? You're going to get 5, and then you're going to divide by 12.5 or 12.50. So in your calculator, you're going to get 5 divided by 12.5, and you're going to get 0.4. So the percent, but this is a decimal, right? So we have to change this to percent, and this is going to become 40%. Okay, so now you can always also tell that this was a a change, a percent of decrease, because the price went down, right? The price went down, so this was a percent of decrease. Next one. So you can tell here the different wages that people make depending on how much school they have attended. People with no high school degree, they can make $27,612. People with an advanced degree, they can make $77,324. So we're asking how much in percent would a person with an advanced degree, somebody who is making this, how much more do they earn compared to someone who makes this? So again, what we can do is figure out which one's the original. So in this case, who's the original? And who's the final, right? So the original one is going to be 66,456. The final one is going to be 77,324. So now we can subtract. So we're going to go 77,324 minus 66,456 over 66,456. Right, so that's going to give me the percent. So if you subtract, so I'm going to do it here, 77,324 minus 66,000, 77324 minus 66456 equal 10,000. Right up here, 10,868 over this one, right? 66,456. So the percent. Now we get to divide, right? 66456, and in your calculator you're going to get a decimal value of 0.1635, and we can change that to percent to be 16.35%, right? Because we're moving the decimal, so in your calculator you're showing up 0.1635. It's going to continue, but we're going to stop here, and then we're going to move this 1, 2 to the right, and you get 16.35%. Okay, we're changing a decimal to percent, so we have to go to the right. So this is a Spider-Man video game. This is the price in Canada, by the way. So the video game itself was $79.96, and then there was a tax of $10.39, which you end up paying $90.35. So how much percent was the tax? How much was it? Can we find out? Yeah, we can find out by doing the same thing. So who is your original price? So this is my original price. This is my final price, right? So going by what we know, final minus original over original divided by original. So if we plug in our numbers, the final is 90.35 minus 79.96 divided by 79.96. Let's continue. So the percent equals 90.35 minus 79.96, and then we're going to divide that by 79.96, and we're going to get in the calculator 0.1299, or if we change that to percent, 12.99%. Okay. Next question. So this was something that happened with Facebook. The Facebook cost was 217. And then bad news, Facebook did something that was not commendable, and the price decreased to $172.38. So it went down. So the original price here, right, is $217.50. This is the original. And in this case, the final price is $172.38. So we do this. The percent of change is the final 172.38 minus 217.50. And we're going to divide that by 217.50. You're going to get a negative number, and that's fine. 172.38 minus 217.50 equals, that's going to equal negative 45.12, which we now have to divide by 217.50, and you're going to get negative 0.2074, and we're going to change that to 20.74%. But that's negative. So why is a negative sign there? Well, the negative sign there is because the price here went down. So when it's negative percentage, it's telling you that the price went down. When it's positive, it means that the price went up. Next one. Last year, there were 762 students went to the back to school and Halloween dances. This year, only 645 students attended the two dances. What's the percent of change? Well, did the number go up or did the number go down? The number went down, right? So what was the original number? The original number, which is last year, is 762. The final number is 645. So let's do this. You're going to get 645 minus 762 over 762. So subtract 645 minus 762 equals negative 117. Divide by 762. You're going to get 0.1535, etc. Negative. Change that to percent, so the percent of change is negative 15.35%. And it makes sense because it's negative, because did the number of students go down? Yes, it did. So now you probably have clickers. You're going to be on the whiteboards, and you have these following questions to do. So I will try to find some room to do it. Alright, so let's find a little room. In a second. Can I find some room? Alright, so I'll just do it. So I'll just do it somewhere in the corner or something. Hang on a second, let me find some room. Maybe I can use this page. I'll make this a little bit smaller. This a little bit smaller. Okay, that could work. Right, so today, so we have the price of a new cell phone is $129. In 2000, the price of a similar cell phone was $240. So did the price go up or down? The price went down, right? Because today is $129 and 2000, 18 years ago, was $240. So obviously the price of the phone went down. So the original price of the phone was $240. The final, which is today, is $129. So now we can set our problem. Equals 129 minus 240 over 240. So 129 minus 240 equals negative 111. We're going to divide that by 240. And you're going to get negative 0.4625. And we're going to change this to a percent, and it's going to be 46.25 negative. Why is it negative? Because the price decreased. Let's do that one. Then on the side, there are 134 people in attendance at the school football game last Friday. This week, there were 246 people. So what is the percent of change from last week to this week? So we know that the price went up, right? Last week, there were 134. And this week, there's 246. So the original is 134. And the final is 246. So let's set up problem. The percent of change is the final, 246 minus the original, over the original. So 246 minus 134 equals 112 divided by 134, and you're going to get 0.8358. We're going to change that to 83.58%. Next one, it cost Charlie's car repair shop $27 to change the oil. The shop charges their customers $40 for an oil change. What is the percent of markup in the cost of an oil change? So obviously this one, markup means how much they will make in profit. So how much are they charging here, right? When you buy something and you sell, you obviously want to sell it at a higher price, and that higher price, that difference is your markup. So the original is 27, the final is 40. So we're going to go percent is final, 40 minus 27 over 27. So 40 minus 27, 13 over 27, and 13 divided by 27 equals 0.48148, etc. We're going to make this to 48.15%, because this one makes this one bigger, right? 48.15%. On Monday, Jake could lift 25 pounds. 1 month later, he could lift 45 pounds. What is the percent of change in the number of pounds he can lift? So obviously he got stronger, right? So the original weight he could lift was 25, and the final, what he can lift right now, is 45 pounds. So percent of change is final, 45 minus original, divided by the original. 15 minus 25 is 20, and then 20 divided by 25 is 0.8, or if you change it to percent, it's going to be 80%. Okay, so the percent change was positive, obviously, right? So definitely it means that the change went up. Let's see which one. Olivia. Olivia scored 82 points on her first test, and then on the second math test she scored 78 points. What is the percent of change in the number of points she scored? So obviously in the original test she got an 82, and then in the final test she got a 78. So the price went down. Yeah. So percent of change is final, 78 minus 82 over 82. 78 minus 82 is negative 4, and we're going to divide that by 82. And if you divide 4 divided by 82, you're going to get 0.04878. So if we move this 2 decimals to the right, 1, 2, we're going to get 4 point, and we can write 4.88 negative percent. Her test score did drop a little bit, but not that much. In 2009, Jennifer earned $11.50, and in 2010 she earned $12.75. So what was the percent of change? Well, obviously she's making a little bit more now. So the original is $11.50. The final, the final is 12.75. So the percent of change is final, 12.75 minus 11.50 over 11.50 divided by 11.50. 12.75 minus 11.50 is going to be $1.25. So $1.25, and we're going to divide that by 11.50. That look right here. 1.25 divided by 11.5. So it's going to be 0.10869. If you change this, it's going to be into decimal 1, 2, 10.87%. So it went up by 10.87%. I skipped quite a few ones. So I'm going to go back, and I skipped the DVD question, so I'm going to do this one now. So the percent of the change in the cost of DVD set originally for $49.99 is now on sale for $24.99. So we have a DVD. The original price was $49.99, really expensive. But the new price is $24.99. So you know the price went down, right? So the percent is the new 24.99 minus the original 49.99 divided by the original 49.99. So 24.99. So 20. It's getting late. 24.90. Oh boy, 24.99 minus 49.99 equals 25 negative. We're going to divide that by 49.99. That's going to give us 0.5001 negative. So if we change this to a decimal, right, we're going to move this 1, 2 to the right, and that's going to give us 50.0%. So that was a big drop, and this is negative, right? So remember, if it's negative, it means that the price dropped. Which one am I doing now? I think I'm doing the Florida. In Orlando, Florida, the high temperature was 85 on Saturday. I can't speak. Was 85 on Saturday and 79 on Sunday. What was the percent of change? So it was a little bit warmer on Saturday. So the original was 85%, 85 degrees. The final is 79. So the price, did the temperature go up or down? Like that, right? So we're going to have a negative number. So the percent of change is final minus original divided by original. 79 minus 85 is negative 6. And divide that by 85. That's going to give us 0. Decimal 0.07058, and we can go on. We're going to cut it after 4, so 1, 2, and we're going to say that this is, by the way, negative 7.06%. Okay, and the stock in company ABC went from $26 a share to $14 a share. What is the percent change in the price of a share of the stock company? So the company, the stock, it went down. The original was 26, and the new price is 14. So this is also, price went down. The percent of change is the new 14 minus the original divided by the original. 14 minus 26 is going to give us negative, I can't think, negative 12 over 26. So if you divide 12 divided by 26, you're going to get negative 0.46153. So we can just write negative 46, removing 1, 2, 46.15%. The 3 won't move the 5, 1 higher. The average cost of a gallon of gas was in July was $2.45. The average cost of a gallon of gas during August was $2.78. What was the percent of change in the price of gallons? So the original was 2.45. The final was 2.78. So you can tell quickly that the price went up. And if it's up, our percent of change is going to be positive. So the final, 2.78 minus 2.45, divide that by 2.45. So 278 minus 45 is going to be 0.33. And then we're going to divide this by 2.45. So 0.33 divided by 2.45 is going to give us a 0.13469. We're going to change that to 13.47%. And I think that's that. It's not that difficult here. Okay.